Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap. I'll tell you, the city of Chicago doesn't have anything on us for having a lot of events around town. It was certainly a very busy week. Last Friday, starting with last Friday night, of course, remember there was Burridge's own Mandy Levy, author of a kind of a hilarious tried and true diet book called Calorie Counting, held a book signing at Barbara's bookstore. It was very well attended by family, close friends, and even some of her former teachers who came to wish her well and hear about her book and her dream of how her dream of publishing a book came to fruition actually in New York City. What's her secret? Well, filled with pictures and real life stories, she summed up her strategy with one phrase: it's all about the math. Also last weekend, Burridge's Jingle Mingle was held. It was absolutely had record attendance. There's no doubt of it. In addition to the nice weather and an earlier date than usual, there was a lot of other contributing factors like the big attractions. I think that one of the busiest one that I saw happened to be one that was sponsored by our own Burridge's Dr. Frank Marticello from Total Life Chiropractic, who sponsored an entire storefront reserved for children to make a card for military personnel. You can tell by that picture as well as all the other ones, the place was absolutely packed. Everything went well, went according to plan, and under the direction of Janet Kowal, it was just a great event, including the singing of Christmas carols by the Gower School Band, or choir rather, and the lighting of the Christmas tree by Santa Claus himself. The Plan Commission held their meeting on Monday night, primarily to review the request for a parking variance by a new tenant at County Line Square, known as the Cycle Bar. It's a new franchise concept that features stationary bikes and spin classes, very similar to the ones I used to attend over at Five Seasons. They're very popular. And it's expected to generate more traffic early morning than the evening, and one reason for probably led to the variance. It was also approved and now goes to the village board on Monday. Patty Bellock held an event for the first time. She used to do it year after year. Finally was able to hold one back at the Drake Hotel in Oak Brook upon their recent reopening. That was kind of neat. Held on Monday evening. The main ballroom was absolutely packed. Also, packed with a who's who of political leaders from DuPage County, including our House Minority Leader, Jim Durkin, who actually offices in Burr Ridge, of course. Also, State's Attorney Bob Berlin, County Board Member and Downgrove Township Chairman Brian Krajewski, and many others. Coincidentally, Assistant Majority Leader Senator Kimberly Lightford from Maywood was holding a fundraiser of her own simultaneously at the very same hotel. The DuPage Mayor's Managers Conference business meeting was held out at the Hilton Lyle on Tuesday. I attended that with Steve Stricker. It was we were there to hear the latest about what's going on in Springfield, as well as to vote on some minor issues. The guest speakers were primarily State Senator Michael Conley from Republican from Naperville, as well as State Senator Tom Cullerton, Democratic from Davila Park. Standing alongside his Democratic counterpart, Conley didn't hold back in severely criticizing Speaker Madigan for the state's financial woes and for stonewalling Governor Rauner's attempts to pass a balanced budget. But it's amazing, they really get along well overall. And it was great to see that type of camaraderie. The next scheduled talks between the governor and the speaker, we were told, are scheduled for December 2nd. In addition to upwards of 25 DuPage County mayors in attendance and sponsors, there was also Senate Minority Leader Christina Radonio, as well as Representative Ron Sandak that I saw there. Tonight, the St. Isaac's Gala is being held right here in Burr Ridge at the Marriott. That begins at 7 p.m. On a personal note, after a vertebrae-breaking fall, I'm happy to report that good friend and fellow resident Pat Seary has finally gotten approval from a surgeon to remove his neck brace this week. That occurred, I believe it was yesterday. What an incredible story that's been. What a role model Pat is, frankly, for optimism, perseverance, and temperance in the face of some physical challenges. That's just been just amazing to watch. Now, pictured in our regular Sunday meeting down below, Sunday get-together that we have includes, of course, myself, my wife Charmaine, Pat and Marge Seary, and also Claire Grobe. Well, may you and your loved ones have a very blessed and happy Thanksgiving.